Hello, folks. Let's go to CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target. This one is unrelated to prior puzzles. Certainly interesting. I can't say that I've seen this particular pattern. Definitely got circle vibes here. So like, listen. Is that a circle and a circle and a circle? If it's a circle, so I'm looking at these small curves, and if that's a background pattern, if that is a background pattern, then what is that? If that's a radial gradient, then I think that it's a little bit smaller in the middle, and that's going to be a problem if we need this wider part, because that means we're not going to be able to repeat. It means it'll repeat only the bottommost part, and so that's no good. I feel like what this is going to end up being is the blank template and a bunch of box shadows and then a big circle on the body. So let's see what that looks like. Let's see if that intuition holds. So what do we need to do here? Let's put margins on the element, purple on the body, and I'm going to make one narrow guy here. Ready? So we need that body is going to, the background of this is going to be this orange peach color. That top margin is going to be a -8 to overcome the default. And then this is going to be some big number, 280, let's say. No, 180, something like that. And that could be correct. And then the height is going to be much less. Let's call it 50. 55. And then we'll put a border radius of 10 pixels or something. And then let's adjust. Is that height wrong? How about 54? 54 rather. 53. Is that 52? 53, and then let's make it taller. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we need this negative margin to be a little bit more. So let's do an even 99 and go -10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No particular reason for the 99. It's just less characters. It's one less character. And I feel like what I'm seeing is it is not quite going to... Oh, no, that looks pretty good. Is it 12? Maybe 12 is good. Oh, if 12 is good, it was 1 inch better. Okay, so now let's set the color. And then we're going to do a box shadow. And in theory, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 box shadows and get what we need. So let's do on the x-axis 10 pixels 0. How about 20, 21, 22, 23. Ooh, 22, 23, 24. So see that we got a slight problem there. It's not quite lining up how I want it to line up. And I think what that means is that this margin is incorrect. So this 1, 2. All right. So let's go 3, 4, 20. Yeah. So I'm going to undo all those changes. So that looks pretty good. I don't have confidence in it. We're gonna stick with it just because we got to play it through. Let's see those little edges. I think those little edges are going to be a problem. But let's do the rest of them. So how about 23 pixels, 100 pixels. 200. We'll do the bottom ones first. 310, 311, 309, 308, 309. And then probably it's going to be what? Minus 23 pixels, 309. And then 0, 309 pixels. That's close, but the vertical's not right. 22? No, that's the x-axis. How about 310? How about 308? 307? 308? How about 308.5? 308.5 looks pretty good. That's pretty extreme code smell, but we're going to go with it because it looks better. Again, we may find that we don't like this solution. All right, so the next one, we're going to see if these little nugs, the little things, will also tolerate that. So we'll go 23 pixels, 200 pixels, 190 pixels, 180, 181 pixels. Okay, so then we do the same thing again, 0, 181 pixels, and then 23, minus 23, 181 pixels. And I'm missing a comma, so nothing works. Not a bit. All right, so we've lost everything because I'm missing the pixel value. There it is. Okay, so that's that. And you can see we got some little tiny problems there. So let's do our radial gradient and see where we stand. Radial gradient. Always enjoy when the radiation keyword gets auto-completed. I don't understand what that is. It is very silly. So we have peach on the middle, 40 pixels, and then purple on the outside on the body, 0. 40, 50, 60, 70, 5. All right, and we got a lot of little nubbin parts that are problems. That's what I think, and that stinks. It's a 99.9% match, which I could have predicted. In fact, I was sort of semi-predicting. So, what's the next move? The next move is, well, we can try to play with the, because we had success of with a 0.5 pixel, maybe a 0.5 pixel will help. Let's do 1 pixel and increase the border radius 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 0.5, 12, 13, 14, not getting better, 15, 16, not getting better at all. 5, 4, 3, 3, 0.5, 13.5.
Compare the smoke detector make off.
I don't think that's gonna. Okay, babe. Yes, yeah, dinner is being made. All right. By the way, love we better have. Okay. All right. So what's the next move? I think what I would like to do is start over with the nested template. So this is, we're going to modify the body tag and see what we need to do. So purple on the body, and then peach in the middle, and let's do some margins. So the top is going to be what, a 0, -8, -8, and then the sides be 100, 10, 20, 119, 118, 117. Okay, now I think we're going to put R is going to be our radial gradient. Radial gradient 1Q, this peach color, orange, whatever it is, 10 pixels, and then transparent. Semicolon. And now let's put it as our background color. Okay. So we do var R. There it is. There's our little circle. So let's move him up. We'll put him at 0 on the x-axis and then minus 100 pixels. Put him in place. 110. 105. 106. So what if he's bigger? 11. And then bigger. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks clean. All right, so that's number 1. We're gonna do a second one. I mean, it's kind of the same thing we were doing before, but more labor intensive, and that's kind of a bummer, but that's how these go sometimes. 20, 21, 22, 23, 22. So that looks clean, weirdly. And then if I do another one at 1 more pixel over, does that work? And forgetting a comma, I think it does, which is kind of bonkers and bananas, but you know, we're gonna do what we gotta do. So we got 2 of those. So then this is gonna be minus and minus, and we're missing a comma again, like that. So there, that looks pretty clean. So we're already seeing that we've got a lot of these. I think this means also that we could use a circular element as our anchor on the prior way we were doing it, and maybe have good luck. In the meantime, we'll follow the thread. So, okay. So we'll create this next one. Okay. 7. 6, 68, 70, 71, 72, 73. Great. And we'll do the next one as well. We'll do the next one vertically, just to get the establishment. 101, 110, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 0.5, 0.5. And those are terrible numbers. So we're gonna need what? 4 more little circles. And there they are. We need to make sure we have our commas. And we need what? So these 2 are good. So we need we need the horizontal, the offsets of minus 22. Oh, actually, we need more than that. We need minus 22 and minus 23. Ooh, that doesn't look good at all. What do we got? Oh. Okay, so yeah, we actually need 4 more. So this is 22. Okay, and then we need 2 more. 2. No, we need an additional 4 more. Oh, of course we do. It's all those same ones, but 23s. Ridiculous. I'm writing the code and not seeing the feedback, but I'm kind of trusting that I've got the solution that I want. So this is what I've made. That is a mess, but I don't care. That's okay. Let's do our big circle, radial gradient. 1Q. And what was it? Was it 75? I can't remember. 75, and then transparent. Okay. Getting closer. And now we just need these stripes, right? In theory. There might be a clean way to do this. I think it's a vertical stripe though, or a repeating linear gradient. I could do it as a conic gradient as well. So let's do a linear gradient that's 40 pixels wide. That's this color, and then transparent. Actually, it's the bottom layer. Actually, no. It's not. It is not. I forgot that we were in a body element. Does that change the approach? No, it does not. And with all the shenanigans, it barely matters that we're in a body element, but still. Okay, so let's put that at 50%, 0, and then give it a width, 40 pixels, and then repeat Y. Okay, so that's what gives us a stripe. So wider, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, even 70. Okay, and then the height of that, 30 pixels, something like that, and 0. So 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. And then by giving this a height, I can make it repeat. 100 pixels, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh, we might not have it. Seeing some little edges there. Nope, that's 100 pixels. That's 100% match. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous solution. However, now that I see that, I think I know that a 12 pixel circle could be the basis for this whole thing. But I need a lot of box shadows. So 12 pixel circle, minify, unit replace, and that's a mess, obviously. So let's do blank template. Okay. Height on him is 12. We're gonna do width on him is 12 as well. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. That is a radius of 12, so it's 24 pixels. Yeah, and then I'm going to put a margin 0 auto, or maybe just margin auto. Okay, let's put purple on the body, and just say I don't care about the margin, and let's put a border radius of 50%. Okay, so that's how we get that one guy. All right, now color needs to be the peach color. And now it's time to make 1, 2, so it looks like 9, but it's really 9 plus 6, so 15. At least the way I understand it. So, okay. First level, 10 pixels. So box shadow, 0, 10 pixels. 12, 20, 20, 22, 23. So 0, 22. 22, 21, 22, 21, 20. 20? Okay, so hold on. 21, 21, 22. That looks right. So 2022. And then this would be on the horizontal, negative. And don't forget your commas. Commas, critical here. And easy to get bogged down when you do this. So 23 and 23. Oh, missing a comma. And then we get some, there we go. Okay. So that pattern is exactly what we want for each step of the way, as I understand it. Now, I didn't keep any of those numbers, which was, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so the vertical. So vertically, 1, 8, 202, 203. So then each one of these is 23. 203 rather. 203, 203, 203, 203. And now I'm kind of a computer, right? I'm just running through the algorithm because it looks like this is the way to do it. It's possible I've missed something. It's possible this is grossly inefficient and you're all screaming from your seats like, oh, this is a terrible way to do it. And it kind of is, but, you know, it's also kind of fun. 3, 4, 5.
All done.
Sounds good. 4, 5, 6. So 256. So 256, 56, 56, 56. And I think this is the next one, 256. Oh, is that not right? Oh, and this is the 256.5 or 255.5. Yeah, that because it looks right, I'm gonna do it. Again, my job here, I just try to do them and solve them, and we have solved to 100%, and I feel good about that. Is it silly? Yes, it is a silly solution. Okay, so now I'm going to get rid of the background, and then I'm going to do an inset. Do I even need to do an inset? I might not need to do an inset, actually, because I don't need a background on that element, on that one. All right, so now on the background, we need a conic gradient. At 40 pixels, what is this? What was it? 70 pixels? 40 pixels. And it's purple, 75%. And then the peach, or orange, 0. We move it over 100 pixels. 20, 30, 40. Just want to get that to line up. 40, 50, 60, 65. There it is. Okay, and I kind of remembered what that was. Opposition is good. The width is going to be 100%. And then the height is going to be, we just move that down to 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh, what's going on? The height's inadequate? The height's inadequate, isn't it? Oh. Because I didn't put a vertical position, and that is a problem. So now I need to do that again. Six, 7, there it is. Much better. And then we also need another radial gradient, which I think we know is the. We could do something cute like another one and then scale it up, but we're not going to do that. All right. Transparent and a comma and 75 pixels, I think is what it was. All right, let's submit that. So a single element, a whole lot of box shadows. minify, unit replace, and resubmit. We got a bunch of very bad code smells in here, but it is doing the job. Okay, like it is doing the job, and that's a better score. Sometimes the solutions are a little bit ugly, but they work. We match that figure, and I think the tricky part is this curvy bit is not part of a rounded rectangle, right? We couldn't use a tube with rounded top and bottom to get this, and we saw the artifacting or the diff, right? So the reason this is all black is because when you align pixels of the same color on top of each other and use difference, mixed blend mode or background blend mode in CSS, or the render mode in an app like Photoshop or Procreate or whatever, you get total black. So that's the trick to align. If you got two versions of an image, you want to like get them as black as possible in the diff, and then you'll have lined it. Like if you do an old school panorama, you take a photo and another photo and another photo, and you do your best to manually skew them and then get as black an edge with the diff as you can, and then you're sort of faking the panorama. That's an old technique. All right, thanks for watching. This was a long video, unfortunately, but it was a long and tricky puzzle. If there are better solutions, I look forward to seeing them. CSS Battle does publish top solutions for Plus users. I seldom look at them. They're always too arcane. Like, I want to learn something about CSS. As cool as it is to write incredibly short code, and once again, we had a commenter say, hey, you can shave a character off. I always know there's more ways to shave characters off. That's not why I do these videos. That's not what these videos are for. If you're looking for that, the Discord for CSS Battle is all over that. Like, that's where you want to go. Don't watch me for if you're bothered by an extra character. That's not why I do this, and that's not how it works for me. I like techniques. I like learning how margins interact and what you can do to push at this stuff, because web pages are awesome. All right, that's it. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a web page. Bye.